Greater light. Who is here with me already? Greater light. PCAS, is that you? Is that you, PCAS? Anybody from PCAS showing up? No? Kamala, is that you? Copper guys. Hey, I was just about to do something. Here, let me go ahead, hurry up and share the screen so I can pick up front. And, I was thinking Gullah. I've been swimming all in Gullah information today. Gullah. That's your day. That's your day. Gullah. Hug a Gullah. Hug a Gullah. Greater light here. There you, I gotta turn you down a bit. I down. Hagagala. Right here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Am I sharing the screen? Did I put the share screen, share the tone in the background? Y'all ready? This been a long one. You're waiting to hear. Come on now. Don't play with me, YouTube. And I know they're not gonna block this.
As I'm in the midst of applying for residency right now.
Get out of the commercial.
Grammarly has again been a lifesaver with my application.
And honor to my bloodline. I can't help what they did in the past. I can only deal with what I'm dealing with right now. Here and now, all them old cave writings on the wall, Yeah, they might have been prophecies, but who is gonna talk about what's going on right now, Right. I am. Don't worry, you ain't gotta do it, I appreciate you letting me run on and on in your underground tunnels, Happy Sabbath. Wait, before I start, let me forget. I don't want to forget this that I had. I have to turn you all the way off for this one right here. A question I have about Egypt, the story in the Bible. I got a question about the story in the Bible. If anybody can answer it for me. I never thought to look it up. So I am going to ask Bard after I finish this live because I'm not going to be on here long. I got things I'm doing. If Pharaoh died in the Red Sea and all the firstborn had done Moses had done killed all the firstborn, him and his God, Remember, it was his God against his gods. Remember, it was battle of the gods. Remember, that's what the story in the Bible is about. It is about battles of the gods. So if Pharaoh died in the Red Sea chasing his brother, he said, brother, come back, I could change my mind. Man, he said, you know what? It's too late. My snake ate your snake, I don't. You didn't. We grew up together. We know all this together. But ain't no Release the dam. As soon as he trapped them, he said, release the dams. Then who then was ruling Egypt after all the firstborns? The Pharaoh had done gone because the father of his father was the firstborn, Moses lied and made up a story just to make people follow him and said they stayed out in the wilderness, but they was just in Egypt. He went back because now he had the throne and he just for 40 years just let everybody do what the hell they wanted to do, till he realized, no, it has to be some type of law, You don't have no proof that ain't how the story go. They done took a lot of stuff out of the Bible and hid the stuff. You don't know. I just want somebody to answer that question. Was it the women that was ruling Egypt if Moses supposedly stayed out there? Was the people who was left building the pyramids and all the tombs and all that stuff? Did they take over Egypt? Who took over Egypt? I mean, there's a break in the timeline about who was running things when it transitioned and stuff. And is Moses all of the above? Is he the one that went back and burnt all the books so he could write the story and put it up there in the pyramid? Said this is the way the story goes, huh? Tear down all this and put this up there too, huh? Because as close as Moses was to God, couldn't he have turned around and said, God, now he made God change his mind before? Couldn't he have turned around and said, God, look, don't kill my brother. Don't. We not gonna do it like that, huh? We not gonna do it like that. Can you forgive him for me? Because Moses helped God change his mind about killing a whole slew of people. Tell me. So the vengeance in Moses' heart is the reason why. Y'all want to know where I get this from? Huh? This thought that I'm saying to you, and this big debate right here that I'm saying, because if you answer the question, this could possibly be a debate, right? My father, that was one of his key things about the Bible, like right there right there at that scene alone. And it got him, the pastor asked him to leave the church that night. He didn't mean for him to leave and not come back, because there's a whole other scenario around that scene that made my father change his mind about going back. So I know Reverend then didn't mean don't come back in. It's just that he was so hot that night and stuck with not having an answer to the questions that my father stood up, son of a father of a church in New York, a whole system. And he said he stood up and he asked her, he said, see here and see here and see here. And I was sitting, I was looking, I was like, huh? The pastor asked him to leave. It's one thing you get shut down out, have to leave out of a physical temple, huh? Because it's easy on YouTube and in the stream with somebody who you sitting there down in the chat and you asking questions. If you get up and ask the right questions, they shut the whole system down. That was just me thinking about my daddy. Uh, that's all. My daddy never did get the answer to that question. He never did. He never did get the answer to that question because he never went back to church. He went back for like special events like funerals, uh, weddings. And the one time I asked him to come for a Father's Day program that I wrote for him, did for him. Uh, I sang to him. What happened? What happened in that part of the Bible, huh? Now I'm going to stick to the topic. Back to the song. You ready? You ready?
People of the shell, today we are gathered to celebrate another glorious and momentous occasion in our beloved realm. We keep hope and faith alive that one day we will be free at last to fet and play a mass beyond these borders. Shell General, what say the soldiers of the Shell? Are we prepared for the day?
Ready to shell. As soon as you say.
Water Lord! How high today is the water in Shelby?
The water is up to our waist, so we're ready to shell the place.
Well, my people, let the festivities begin.
Oh, I'm gonna get up and exercise. Let's see. Can I lift these legs? Lift these thighs.
Time to shell the place.
Shell the place. Shell we shell the place.
Time to shell the place.
It's a conch shell. It's a conch
Shell we shell the place.
Right now we come to give them hell. Give them hell. Whenever you hear the conch shell, everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell.
People only jumping up when conch shell in the place. Get them only winding up if conch shell in their face. Walking up and cooking up like conch shell in their waist. We don't want it slow when conch shell come in space.
Tell me what you want. You want the party start. You know you love the soccer from the bottom of your heart. Tell me what you want. You want the party start. You want commercial from the stadium and the...
Whoa, did you see that?
Whenever you hear the conch shell, everybody shell. Everybody shell.
I shall, you shall, we
Everybody
shall.
shell. Everybody shell. When I come, you see the shell. Happy start. Everybody shell. Everybody shell.
Bring the lights.
Everybody shell. When I come with water, everybody flat down. When I tell you water, everybody splash around.
Throw up everything and bring it up and spin it round. Let me shake up all the crumb and shell it down, down, down.
Anytime we come out,
Let me do a disclaimer. Let me, even though they don't block me, I know that Michael Matano, however you say his name, Macau, I don't feel like I can ever say his name properly. Huh? He don't agree with being broke and all that. He say family love, and we like the chips. Maybe, I don't know. He said we maybe with the Rainbow Coalition. I don't know. I would have to do more research. Huh? I don't know. I don't know. I just like the song. Huh? I like the song. It make me think about when my cousins come over from the Bahamas and tell me stories and stuff. Huh? That's what it do. It made me think about how my grandmother's sister, them who we standing in front of the graveyard in the grove, and she teaching us the Bible by with the jump rope, and my grandma fussing, huh? 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 I remember that same story I'm telling you about with my stepfather standing to debate the pastor on a must have been a Wednesday night, huh? A Wednesday night Bible study, huh? That's my same grandmother's sister, my grand aunt. Huh? She was straight. Like I said before, I think Dr. Sebi met her, and she told him how the secrets of the health, huh? What to eat and what not to eat, and all the buds and stuff. He got the information from her, huh? That's how she was, huh? All natural, Aunt Gotti, huh? Bible to the T, huh? She knew the Bible from the front to the back. Ain't no page you could flip that she couldn't recite, huh? They call her Auntie Josie, Grandma Auntie Margaret. She was a Maria sister, huh? These are the memories I have when I think about the islands. Because I didn't get to go over there until I was grown. I don't remember the other stuff before we came over to the States, back to the States, because I was born here in the States. Huh? Why am I telling this story? Wait a minute. Back to her. She tried to encourage my dad to go back to the church. She sure did. She tried to encourage. She did everything she could, till the family made up a whole story talking about she was heartbroken. He broke her heart. That's how she transitioned. Fabrications. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a whole story in itself. Even on his dying bed, he said, "I wish they would stop talking to me about Jesus." I said, "So, Daddy, I ain't gonna talk to you about Jesus. Let's talk about something else." Until he couldn't respond, and I sang a song that he taught us when he first was going back and forth in and out of church. Um, that was the "Can you catch the wind? Can you make the world spin? Can you pull the sun down? Can you make man from the ground? Oh no, but I know who can." And guess what? That ain't had Jesus nowhere in it. So I sang that in all his irresponsiveness. He couldn't respond, but I was going back and forth from one side of University in Miami Hospital, tending to my daughter that was born, had to have her chest wide open, and going over to see him on the other side of Jackson. Mm, yes, sir. Yes, sir. All the way back down to the conch shell, all the way back down. Now I'm thinking about the conch again and how he'd take us fishing and um conch and cookouts in the beach. And why am I thinking what? Oh, because we in the month of August. I'm just trying to figure out why my energy just went and sank to him like that. Uh, it's we in the month of August. That's what it is. The Leo. The Leo. Oh, back to it. Back to it. Back to it. Here we go.
Dad, look!
We come to give them hell, give them hell. So whenever you hear the conch shell, everybody shell, everybody shell, everybody shell.
Oh, as I was saying in Red Squid X chat, I said my father called my mama and grandma and Aunt Gotti them Geechee, and all the way until he transitioned Geechee. I started hearing the word Geechee and getting a little history about what Geechees were and is and all that from my stepfather as a little girl. Geechee. I said, "Why do you keep calling Mom Geechee?" And I said, "What is Geechee?" And the first thing he told me is people that like to eat rice. I swear, I'm not. I swear, I swear, I swear, I swear, I swear. That was the first time I asked him. I think I don't know. I don't know. Between 7 and 9 years old. He said people that like to eat rice. So I would hear him and just look at my mom and say, "Well, we do. We eat a lot of rice. We like rice." Every time you turned around, it was rice. Our plates, and to this day, you can have a plate with meat and potatoes, and all the fixing, but if ain't no rice on the plate, there's something wrong. Huh?
Everybody shell, when I come you see the shell, everybody shell, everybody.
Can you imagine the rice trading from the Carolinas? Uh, they said we go again and take them some sponges and bring back some rice. We take them some conch and you bring back some rice, rice, rice. Do you know Copper Christ? They tried to kidnap my grandma to put her in their research and development. I am. No, I'm not lying. Huh? My grandma got away. Huh? I don't. I don't know the detail which part of the royal white people it was over there traveling. They tried to kidnap my grandma, huh? With the 12 figure. She escaped research and development. They got to her later. She escaped. Thank you, God. I see that's real to this day story. Real. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Well, blow it
And them same people is the same people that work for the government. They just the government.
now. Blow.
Cause we come to give them hell. Give them hell. Whenever you hear the conch shell, everybody shell.
Oh, I just seen that copper, what you just put. I agree to that. You know how I know? Not because of no book, because my same Aunt Gotti, that same one I was just talking about, my grandmother's sister, used to be one that traveled back and forth. She said we were on contract. They was under contract. And she was born before 1929, huh? She was born before 1929. She was way older than my grandmother, maybe about 20 years or so. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. And she would tell the stories of the traveling back and forth, huh? As a matter of fact, my grandmother, that same land that I tell y'all, old bite, majority of that land was their parents' own. So they did a lot of trading because they were trading from off of their own land, huh? That's stories that my grand aunt told me, huh? I didn't get it from a book. My grandmother was too young then, so she did that when by her time coming up, she was already working for the police. She did things. She was protected by the police, and I think it might have just been just cause they tried to kidnap her that one time. The stories. When I hear conch songs and stuff, that's where my mind goes on somebody else's stories. But it's still in this blood, this flesh line connected to this flesh. These stories was here before I got here. Huh? I came in through some green light. This flesh was already laying next to in the same room with my grandmother's story. Ooh.
Everybody shell. Everybody shell.
Everybody
Everybody
shall.
shell. Everybody shell.
La 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 la.
Everybody shell.
La 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 la.
Everybody shell.
La 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 la.
Everybody shell.
La 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 la.
Everybody shell.
Okay, that's enough shelling. That's enough shelling. It's shelling stories. You shelling. What you shelling? You're shelling something. You're shelling something, huh? Oh, shelling. Can you see the screen? Am I still sharing the screen? Nope, I'm not sharing the screen because I want you to see this right here that Google Earth got going on. You see this right here? It's been here before or something, right? Maybe, maybe not. But that's something coming at us right there. That ain't no satellite. That's something coming in this direction. Hmm? It is. Can you see? See the screen? Now I can make Google Earth any larger. It'll zoom it out, I think. Yeah. Wait a minute. Can you zoom all the way? Let's see. Let me see. That's something moving and it's coming straight at us. Whatever that is. I'm not saying it's going to come and do impact. It may stop, it come and stop, just hover. But it's something out there. Am I going to look at Google News right now and confirm that? No, I don't want to. I want to finish what I'm doing here and then I'm going to go look. I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to go look. But this is, if this is a up to date, let me refresh it. Google Earth form. I done took myself all the way out of there. Dang. And the star. That's okay. Let me get on the BAHY DOLE Act. Why am I speaking about the BAHY DOLE Act? Because this BAHY DOLE Act is directly connected to the U.S. Cyber Trust Mark. And this BAHY DOLE Act was in one of the events that they posted right here. And to understand or comprehend or know about what the BAHY DOLE Act entails, it has to do with trading, the trademark, and your ID or your information. Once you sign a U.S. Cyber Trust Mark of the Beast, becomes United States Bidenomics trademark. You will be a part of his trademark, and his trademark, he will be able to. The government will be able to continue to trade you at will, like with no choice. Like you won't have a choice in it, based on the trademark act of the BAHY DOLE. Look, I was going to try to read some of this, but there we go again. My vision I'm blurred up. Maybe it's all that jumping around and exercising and stuff. Let me see if I can increase the screen just to read this part. It's good enough. It's still a little double blurred, but it's okay. Let me try. Inventions resulting from federal funding should benefit American producers and workers when possible. Bidenomics is mobilizing historic levels of private sector investment in the United States, supporting the American innovation and research development, strengthening domestic manufacturing after decades of offshoring, and create new good paying jobs, including union jobs and jobs that don't require a college degree. Over the last several decades, American workers, researchers, and companies have created and commercialized many of the world's most important technologies. However, many innovative technologies have ended up being manufactured elsewhere, even when research behind those inventions has been funded with taxpayer dollars and can be manufactured domestically. On Friday, July 28th, President Biden will sign an executive order to prioritize America's policy of invent here, make it here, to the benefit of American workers, communities, and global supply chain resilience. With the president's investment in America historic events in the federal research and development through the bipartisan infrastructure law, the CHIPS and Science Act, and the Inflation Reduction Act, the United States has once in a generation package of tools and resources to expand our innovative capacity. Through the government innovation practices in the executive order, the administration will promote research and development investments. Then can't, and it's, I don't know who wrote this, but they didn't correct it. Then can directly, or maybe I'm not reading it properly. The administration will promote research and development investments that can directly support American manufacturing and American jobs in the industries of the future, a key pillar of Bidenomics. To achieve this outcome, today's executive order tackles four core objects. Somebody mentioned four earlier, the reference to four, the four cores or the four pillars. First, it will improve transparency, cut red tape, and streamline reporting requirements in the Federal Register federal research and development process to better track process progress towards our domestic manufacturing tools. The federal government has historically faced challenges when tackling the life cycle of technologies developed and commercialized through federal research and development investments. In particular, the government has lacked the ability to understand how, when, and where investments in research and development lead to domestic manufacturing and the creation of good paying jobs or good paying U.S. jobs. The executive order helps to modernize use of the government reporting system, Edison. Ooh, Edison. Not AI Edison, but Edison, meaning he's the grandfather. I don't know. Edison to help researchers, companies, and public better understand the innovation landscape of the United States. So I'm going to check the Edison reporting system. Should I do that right now? And I don't want to stop reading this. Let me finish this first. The executive order directs the Department of Commerce to develop contract terms for use by agencies to ease implementation. Agencies are encouraged to use these terms to collect data on inventions and their manufacturing locations. The terms developed by the Department of Commerce will make sure that this reporting protects business confidential information while providing increased visibility into the taxpayer funded research and development investments. The executive order encourages agencies to streamline reporting requirements to reduce the administrative burden on funding recipients and provide more consistent innovation and commercialization data, meaning they're getting ready to make you do it for free. The executive directs most agencies to transition reporting requirements to a single reporting portal, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, Edison, by the end of 2025. So they're giving most agencies to transition into the headsets and virtual reality and all that by 2020, the end of 2025, meaning what I said is just the beginning. This ain't no apocalypto way that people are imagining it to be. It's apocalypto the way it's written. People are going to be here for another 1,000 years, but it's going to be under this cycle right here that people are agreeing to. Huh? If you're agreeing and signing on to any of what Alec Biden got going on, this is just the beginning. And according to all the historic documents that are written, it's not going to be nice and lovely. But who am I? God is in control of all that, right? Yeah. Okay. Federal research and development funding recipients and their licenses who will use one system to report all required information is, did they say one system? You have until 2025. This 2025 is when it will be one system. That's it. There it is, right there in your face. In your face on this executive order, right here. Take it to your church, go print it out, copy it. Everybody have until 2025 by the end to be on tune with the one system. Beginning with 2 years after the date of this order, agencies that make substantial research and development investments will report annually to the Made in America Director in the Office of Management and Budget on the utilization of inventions developed through their Research and Development Awards, as well as where products using those inventions are being manufactured. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, Made in America director. Who is the current Made in America director? Let me check that. The current Made in America director. Made in. I'm gonna have to make this a part two. America director. To continue on the Bail and Dole Act that this is under, that this executive order is under. Today, I'm excited. Shamvonia will serve as OMB's new Made in America director. Livia, Livia, Leah Schmavonian. She have a IAN behind her name. She's letting you know she's a Schmavon. Her family bloodline has to be the beginning of it, with it having an IAN at the end of it, meaning she's an original Schmavonian. Let me see. Let me see what a Schmavonian is. Schmavonia. What is a Schmavonia? Schmavonian Art Gallery. Nadia Schmavonia. Schmavonian Philadelphia. What is Schmavonian? What is a Schmavonian? I ain't never heard of that name before. Psychological studies. Schmavonian psychophysiological studies in Al Studies Solomon et al. Ooh, I ain't gonna click that. This stuff turning into this the first time Google automatically changed it into some language. I'm going to screenshot this. This is what comes up when I type in Schmavonian, huh? I'm going to screenshot this. Let me take. You could go to my community post and see. And then it got the year 1972 on it. What is this? What is this? It makes me do right when I should do wrong. What is this? Makes me want to run on anyhow. Whatever it is. It won't let me hold my peace. Hold my peace. I'm in the community post trying to upload this screenshot. Goodness, Schmavonian. She's the Made in America. You is Made in America under the Schmavonians. Ooh, I can't even look to see what a Schmavonian is. Google say, yeah, this is the best I could give you. We can't touch that right now. Not while you live. You wait till you get off of here. Oh, wait, don't post it. I wanted to put Schmavonia. Okay, it said I could view. Let's see if it's gonna let me clear out to edit it real quick. Oh goodness, here. Schmavonian. Schmavon. Nope. Spelling it wrong. Vonian. That's how it comes up. Schmavonian. Ooh. Yep, that's right. That's the way it was. Vonian. There we go. Oh, London McLovin live. There we go. All right, let me finish. So I just wanted to see, I didn't have to do all that, but since it's such an important document, huh? since it's such an important document according to the United States, and they transitioning, I guess I would want to know who's the Made in America director for right now. So everybody has until 2025, if she's still here, to report to the Schmovonians over the Made in America directives. Because you will be made in America, invented in America. Uh, if not, you could go on over to Africa. And some people are trying to say Africa don't look so bad, huh? That's what some people saying. Africa don't look so bad. Okay, let me continue. Let me continue. Beginning within 2 years after the date of this order, agencies that make substantial research and development investments will report annually to the Made in America Director in the Office of Management and Budget on the utilization of inventions developed through their research and development awards, as well as where products using those inventions are being factured, factured. Second, manufactured. Second, it will boost the incentive to manufacture new inventions. I'm watching my screen. Wait. So it will boost the incentive to manufacture new inventions in the United States when those inventions are developed using federal funds. The executive order encourages agencies to consider domestic manufacturing in their research and development award solicitations. The White House Office of Science and Technology Policy, working through the National Science and Technology Council, will seek to add domestic manufacturing to the federal government's technology research and development roadmaps. This emphasizes the importance of domestic manufacturing for federally funded inventions and also encourages potential recipients of federal funding to build domestic manufacturing into their long term plan to commercialize their inventions. The executive order encourages agencies to consider using broad range of agencies and authorities used to purchase or invest in leading edge technologies to support their production in the United States, extending their incentive to manufacture domestically beyond the use of authorities that historically include such a requirement. Third, it encourages the expansion of domestic production for critical industries while maintaining flexibility to build strong international research and development partnerships. Are you partnered up? Who's your YouTube partner? And decide in deciding whether, like, do you know what they stand on? Do you know what they believe in? No. Whoever you're partnered up under, and they're partnered under somebody else, and they're partnered under somebody else. I'm not talking about the whole land, just whoever you partnered up with. Do you know what they stand on, or who they working for? What do they really believe? Huh? Are they telling you no? You just following along, huh? Not knowing what part of they play or what role they play in this research and development, U.S. cyber mark of the beast, Kamala Kaka transatlantic slave trade initiative, Rainbow Coalition, and all this other stuff, huh? It's you want to say it's just a battle of good and evil, right? I don't know, a battle of science and um, religion, uh, a battle for the soul over the flesh. What is the battle of the minds? The battle of artificial intelligence over human, whatever it is. It's all written, and Bidenomics is a part of the U.S. Cyber Trust Mark of the Beast, and Bidenomics is a trademark. Once it is stamped and sealed, even whoever becomes president next can't unseal it. And this is their hope for their gathering of Gog and Magog. And if you stand and believe on anything that Biden Harris administration, all the way from Obama to the beginning of their regime, of demonology and devil worshippers, if you sign on to any of it, because the one world, one system, what did they say? When is the one system coming into effect? 2025. That's right around the corner. Y'all know that's right around the corner, right? You know that right now, this is August. And before the twinkling of an eye, August 2024 be here. And in that next couple of seconds, 2025 will be the one system. It doesn't say one world order, it says one system. You hear people that say, yeah, we till 2030. They said by 2025 it's gonna be the one system. And you gotta sign on by the beginning of the year. That's what it said. I'm not making it up. Let me get to the BAHY Dole. So you see how I came to using critical thinking that this U.S. cyber trust mark is connected to Biden's Bidenomic trademark, which is signed, sealed, and delivered by um what's his name, Clinton, signed, sealed, and delivered by Obama, and all of them, Jesse Jackson, all of them. It's all connected. A pretty little rainbow. Modi, his hands and signatures on this. All their signatures are on it, except for Russia. Russia says shh. China says shh. Let me finish. Let me continue. United States, including Prince, they names. What's his name? The one who just became a prince. Who he lucky to be a king. Prince Charles ain't never was supposed to even be a king. But he made it, and I know he glad, And whatever decision that happened with Disney and all them, they supposedly 25 years until after he transitioned. If they could keep that seal, that's what they trying to do. This is what's his name trying to work against. DeSantis, keep fighting against that because that's not right. That's keeping people locked into that bind with the Rainbow Coalition. That's why they showed the rainbow after the Queen died. Like it's time to move on to that's why they did that simulation of the rainbow, that fake simulation. Y'all don't remember that? No, let me be quiet because I'm talking too much. Okay. Under the 1980 Bay Dole Act, domestic manufacturing requirements are limited to a narrow set of entities. See, now they say we finna expand it. Third parties who have received exclusive license to use and sell invention in their in the United States, the Bayh-Dole domestic manufacturing requirement does not apply to an organization with non-exclusive license, federal funding awardees themselves, or organizations that takes an invention developed with U.S. federal funding to market sell solely overseas. For critical and emerging technologies, agencies who are encouraged to expand the domestic manufacturing requirement to not just exclusive licenses, but their entities. This executive order is also forward facing and maintains the flexibilities to create critical international research and develop partnerships that support supply chain resilience and economic security. Fourth, it will take the domestic manufacturing waiver process clearer. So, which waiver? The PCAS nanotechnology waiver. That waiver, which is also directly connected to the U.S. cybersecurity trust mark of the beast. So, this waiver about the patient, which is the people, they looking at the people as patients, not patient like sit and wait patient as you are a researched and developed on patient of the United States of America. Okay, no? All right, my bad then. Fourth, it will make the domestic manufacturing waiver process clearer, timelier, and more consistent, including when production is not commercially feasible, meaning like, say, a research and development situation that went wrong and they can't use it. And that's where um, William Daly over there at PCAS was saying, can't we just deactivate that versus um, what they were putting on the table. Is it would be even easier just to deactivate whatever system that comes out of something that isn't commercially feasible. You would have to go over to PCAS, click the videos. The last three has to do, no, the last two up to date that has to do with this waiver that I'm mentioning. The Department of Commerce will develop a set of common waiver questions for use across the U.S. government. Relevant criteria for these questions should include, among other things, how the waiver will be used. Why is it important that the invention be brought to market? Whether there are any potential economic or national security impacts to manufacturing the invention outside of the United States, and what benefits will accrue to domestic manufacturing and United States jobs as a result of bringing the invention to market. Importantly, waiver applicants will be required to describe the conditions under which the invention will be manufactured abroad, including unionization of workplaces, health safety standards, labor wage laws, and environmental impacts. Now, this right here is directly connected to the trade of those who are trained under research and development programs. Because remember, when Kamala Harris made that um, message or that speech in regards to 1 in 4 Americans, Black Americans to be exact, Black African Americans to be exact, to be sent over to Africa by 2025, she was stating that they will be trained under research and development programs. They will be fully trained and able to work however many hours by that time they have transitioned over there. They might artificial intelligence may say the workday has to be 20 hours that you can do it, huh? Because it's just the mind. Your body is resting. It's just the mind going. Some of you, they might hook you up in the headset to say, well, you could work while you sleep, huh? Like that's not what's going on right now. You could work while you sleep. We're gonna put the headset on you and you 100,000 can work while you sleep, and the other set of you could work from mid June to mid December. That would be the new definition of time. Time won't be. Artificial will be able to come up whatever it comes up with feasible enough to make sense. No, that's not possible. My bad. Okay, because y'all not gonna be working in the headsets. That's not happening. They don't have most jobs already transitioning to. No, that's not happening. They're not going to be doing surgeries from remote viewing. That's not happening. They're not going to be manipulating light, and they're not putting how much of you they're going to eat through the system, like nutritional facts on your virtual reality boxes that's going to be in your house connected to Starlink. That's not happening. Okay, my bad. So this right here is just made up government mumbo jumbo, and I'm just reading like it's a good bedtime story. Okay, that's it. Hi, guys. Can you say PCAST? PCAST. Good job. This will support the goal of manufacturing inventions under conditions that are in line with U.S. values when they cannot be manufactured domestically. The executive order encourages agencies to improve the timeliness of the waiver process by acknowledging receipt of waiver applications within 10 business days and finalizing waiver decisions as soon as possible. The executive order instructs Department of Commerce to improve the transparency of the waiver process by developing public guidance on how agencies will approach waiver decisions. The guidance will include a non exhaustive list of factors for consideration when assessing whether domestic production of an invention is not commercially feasible. The ones, it seemed like what they saying is the ones who get to make it over to Africa will be lucky. Uh, According to this little phrase right here. And the waiver, actually, the ones who don't sign it, you get, huh? That's what they trying to say here. But see, we already know that the ones who don't sign it, God is in control. God already done took care of that, huh? God already done handled this part right here. The ones who say, I'm not even signing the waiver. This waiver guidance will provide clarity and confidence to the business community that and continue to enable collaboration with trusted allies and partners, all while ensuring the U.S. based manufacturers are not disadvantaged. Got to help those that's gonna get left behind. Ain't no way. Huh? The ones who ain't gonna get left behind taken care of, but the ones who gonna get left behind, it's already written though. Kirk Cameron, they don't have to meet you at no library. Huh? It's already written. It's already written. Nope, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. Stop, because PCAS is gonna be transparent. Dr. Sandra Bowman, them, they're gonna be. For the person that asked me before, you think the doctor's ever gonna tell the truth? They gonna be transparent. I don't know if they're gonna tell the truth, but they gonna be transparent, huh? How about that? Greater Light will be back, because when I come back, I want to read this BAHY DOLE Act to explain what the BAHY DOLE trademark system reform is about. And the trademark right now, that name is going to be the country's trademark permission to be a bidenomic invention. U.S. Cyber Trust Mark of the Beast. Don't get